Welcome everyone. My name is Bill Lester. I'm with the University of Florida IFAS Extension Service in Hernando County. And in this video, we're going to cover a little bit about the history of the Master Gardener program, our mission statement, the requirements for completing your training program, and also how to get the most out of being a Master Gardener. The Master Gardener program began in Seattle, Washington in 1972. The idea was that well-trained volunteers could help respond to many everyday homeowner questions, and they can also help support the horticulture extension agent. Now there are Master Gardener programs in all 50 states, Canada, and I believe many other foreign countries also. In the beginning in Florida, the program was started in 1979. It originally started in Dade, Manatee, and Brevard counties. 58 volunteers were trained to assist in urban counties, and I believe that some of those original members are still active Master Gardeners right now. The vision for the statewide Master Gardener program is to be the most trusted resource for horticultural education in Florida, and the mission is to assist extension agents in providing research-based horticultural education to Florida residents. Here in Hernando County, we wanted to take that one step further and kind of fine-tune our own mission statement. So here in Hernando County, the Master Gardener organization provides unbiased, quality, research-based education for residents of the county under the guidance of the extension agent. How we accomplish this is by requiring the Master Gardeners to be involved in ongoing University of Florida approved educational programs. We do this through community outreach, youth education in the school environment to enhance school curricula. There are several public school groups that we work with and also homeschool groups. And by enhancing awareness of and protecting water quality, quantity, and supply here in Hernando County. Statewide, Master Gardeners have had a very large impact. We have nearly 5,000 volunteers in 60 counties. The numbers from a few years ago were about 420,000 hours donated annually with a value of $9 million. These Master Gardeners have had over 550,000 clientele contacts annually, which means they've helped out over 550,000 Florida residents with their gardening questions. Now we know these numbers because the Master Gardeners report their numbers in something called VMS, or the Volunteer Management System, which we're going to talk about in an upcoming video. They keep careful track of their hours. They keep careful track of the number of contacts, the number of people they speak with, and questions they answer. And they're also involved in continuing training. So Master Gardeners are always learning more about timely topics and the newest things that are going around in the horticultural world. So some of the different activities that Master Gardeners are involved in around the state. You can see 10% answer questions at the office, which we do also. 13% help at plant clinics, which we have at the Lowe's store in Spring Hill. 18% of them work with demo landscapes. They assist with presentations, setting up exhibits. Some of them work with 4-H youth and also public school youth. Some help with community gardens, and 18% others. So you can see Master Gardeners around the state are involved in a lot of different activities. So your training requirements, the requirements to complete this course and become a Hernando County Master Gardener, are you have to complete all the modules and quizzes on the Canvas e-learning website. You have to post at least 10 times to the discussion board that is on the Canvas e-learning website. We'll go over that more in person about exactly how to go about doing that. You'll have to complete your final exams, which right now are tentatively scheduled for the evening of November 14th. But don't worry about this. You guys will be well prepared and you'll do just fine on your final exams. You are required to help work one shift, 4 hours, at the Lowe's store in Spring Hill on a Saturday. We have an information table set up there, so we'll give you more details about exactly how to go about signing up for that. But during your training, you will have to pick one Saturday to go help at the Lowe's store. And then you'll also have to work one 4-hour shift at our Master Gardener nursery. Many of you already know where the nursery is. We'll be sure to let everybody else know exactly where it is and how to get there. The nursery is open Wednesday mornings from 8 in the morning till noon, and also every Saturday from 8 in the morning till noon. So even if you have to work during the week, you're going to have to plan on spending at least one Saturday at the nursery to help out and kind of get the experience about exactly what we do at the nursery. With the training program, you will receive over 50 hours of initial Master Gardener training. After this, you need to provide a minimum of 75 hours of volunteer time in your first year as a volunteer, plus 10 CEU or continuing education unit hours. After that, you just have to put in 50 hours every year of volunteer service, plus 10 additional CEU hours. So when it comes to those CEU hours, we have a lot of opportunities for continued training. We have a program that we call Branching Out, which is a Master Gardener Continuing Education Academy. We'll do webinars and presentations in person, and then we record them also. So if you're unable to make it to the office when we do it live, you'll still be able to watch the recorded version and get the information and learning from it. We have a statewide CEU program for 2017. So every month there's a live webinar that we broadcast and we have shown live at our office, and it's also recorded. So once again, if you can't make it to the office on that day, we'll show you the website to go to. You click on the presentation and you can watch it in the comfort of your own home. We have several all-day workshops. A few months ago we did something that's called the First Detector Workshop, which is an all-day workshop held over in Sumter County, where experts from the University of Florida and the state of Florida come in and teach about different invasive insects, arthropods, invasive animals that we're facing. We also have a all-day long palm tree webinar coming up. So we have a lot of different opportunities for continued learning. Getting those 10 hours of CEUs in will be no problem. So Master Gardeners stay connected with each other and with me through emails. Honestly, emails are the easiest way for me to communicate with all of you. You can email each other through VMS. Once again, that's the volunteer management system that we're going to teach you all about in an upcoming video. Social networking, if any of you are on Facebook, please make it a point to go to the Hernando County Extension Facebook. We have a very active Facebook there. Be sure to like us. Please follow along. Please comment on the different posts. It's really great when we can get a conversation going. We'll get a lot more outreach that way. And it's a really good way to keep on top of current topics, different programs, different classes we have coming up. And then I also mentioned that we have a lot of webinars. We'll try to show them live at the office when they happen. But many of these webinars, the nice thing about them is they're recorded and you'll be able to watch them afterwards, even if you can't make it to the office when they're being broadcast live. So when it comes to your Master Gardener title, after you get through training and become a proper Master Gardener, please use the Master Gardener title only when you're volunteering. Please do not accept any payment for the volunteer work. Sometimes people will try to offer it to you, especially if you go and speak to a garden club or another group. But please tell them no thanks. You know, you're working for them. We are taxpayer supported, so you're more than happy to do it for them for free. Provide only homeowner recommendations. There may be times when you're working at the office or if you're at Lowe's where a commercial grower will walk up to you and ask you a question. Please refer any kind of commercial grower questions to myself or somebody else at the office. The Master Gardeners are only supposed to give homeowner recommendations to homeowners, and then also provide only university recommendations. We will go over that in an upcoming video about exactly where to find University of Florida and other land-grant university recommendations, because we don't want to be giving out bad information, something that maybe you read about in a blog or your next door neighbor told you, or some kind of insect repellent that your grandmother used to cook up. We only want to give good research-based information to people. So successful Master Gardeners learn how to work with their Master Gardener coordinator, myself, to match your projects to your interests, skills, and strengths. We like to see people volunteer in areas that they're passionate about. I like to tell people that you don't have to get involved in everything, but you do need to find at least one thing that you're interested in that you want to get involved in. Going back to when I mentioned that you have to get 75 volunteer hours in your first year and then 50 hours after that, if you're involved in a program or a project that you're really interested in and it's a lot of fun, you'll be surprised at just how quickly the hours go by, and the last thing you'll ever have to worry about is being short on hours at the end of the year. And we really like to see people try projects that are a little bit out of their comfort zone so that you can learn so that you can learn and grow. I know a lot of people now will go out and give presentations at the library and garden clubs, and they never thought that they'd be able to do something like that. We'll help you out in any way we can. We'll give you all the materials you need to be successful, but we like to see people kind of reach out and try something new. So here are some tips on how to have a successful Master Gardener career. Communicate with your agent. Report your time. This is very important. Like I mentioned earlier, we will have an upcoming video on exactly how to do that in the volunteer management system. Deliver the best customer service you can, only giving out proper University of Florida information. Keep learning, which we try to give you as many opportunities as we possibly can after your initial Master Gardener training to keep learning. And most importantly, have fun. So if you have any questions or comments about this video or any other video, please click on the discussions link and just ask. Thank you very much.